everyone, welcome back to another paint party. I'm just gonna squeeze in the frame for a second. This paint party for February is another winter themed one since it's been snowing every day. It's a polar bear, which we don't see over here, thankfully, because they're ginormous. But you're going to get a cup of black and purple paint. I don't know if it's gonna come in one cup like this one or if they're gonna be two separate cups, but we'll find out when you open your kit. White paint, and then this little pom-pom. Let me open it up. That will be used towards the end, so you could also incorporate it in your painting if you can find a way to stick it on. But it doesn't matter the color. I'll show you what we're gonna use it for later. But first, the reason why I put the violet and the black together is to mix them up together in the same can, since they're gonna be mixed up, to make a purple, very dark purple night sky, because it looks like a lot of our paint parties have had dark skies, and I know we had a blue one, a black one, so now we're gonna have a purple one, but I didn't have a dark purple, so that's why it comes with this very bright purple and black to mix together. So, and there are two ways that you can set up your canvas. You can paint the entire thing the purple black color like I'll be doing, or you can paint just the sky and leave a little bit at the bottom for the snow or the land that your polar bear is walking on, and a little like white circle around here. If you're making a polar bear there, if you're making a polar bear here, then you'll want a little white space to do your polar bear here. Or if you're gonna make multiple, or if the whole thing is just gonna be a close-up of a polar bear, then you don't have to paint the sky at all. But it's gonna be tough to see since the polar bear is white, and it basically looks like this is a finished polar bear already. You just have to add the eyes and the nose. So I'm gonna paint the entire canvas the purple black color. And you're gonna wanna make sure, if you do paint your entire canvas and you don't leave any room for the polar bear, that it is completely dry, so that when we eventually paint our polar bear in the white paint, it will not mix with the black purple, because then it will not be a white polar bear, which is fine. If you want it to not be a white polar bear, then that is fine as well. But in this case, I'm gonna try and keep my polar bear as true to the color as possible. So I'm gonna try and hope that there is no black or purple black. So I'll flash forward to when the background is completely pink. Okay, and I am back. I hope it can show on camera, but this definitely is not black, it's definitely purple. I'll show a nice close-up image at the end when it's all complete. So really simple. Now the next step, since a majority of this will just be waiting for the paint to dry. So you're gonna take your white, and you can just start with the ground. Oh my goodness, I should have put a paper towel underneath. You see, nice and easy. And it looks perfect in white. Since I waited, not too much though. So if you see any purple black, it's because I'm just rushing to get this video done. Let's see, okay. So, and there could be hills, valleys, whatever you want. I'm just gonna do a nice little line there just for simplicity. Maybe I'll add to it. Oh boy. Uh-oh. there's the black and purple. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Look, it's gone, I think. But I'll add some more at the end to show you when it's done. Also, you know, you could use the leftover white to add a whole bunch of stars in this night sky. So, and then I'm just gonna start with my polar bear, real simple. You know, I'm gonna have one leg there. Another leg here, because I got 4 legs. So I'll start connecting the body. Right, so there's almost half the body there. Let me fill in the body a bit. Right. And let me give a little The front two legs. Oh boy, I don't know why the front two legs are so skinny compared to the back. Okay, let me continue at the body. Ta-da! I think this is the first time I'm actually painting with you guys on camera, so that's exciting. I usually complete all the steps and just flash forward. So see, I do really know how to paint, kinda. I mean, it's starting to look like a polar bear a bit, I think. So, and there's the head. There, and let me do a little ear there. Put a little ear there. Okay, so there's the polar bear, there's the head. You can use the leftover black or purple, so black, purple, whatever color you mixed to have a little outline around the face of the polar bear. I'm gonna use it to add the eyes and the little tiny nose, but you can make a few polar bears, like I might make another one over here, but now we're gonna test this out because I didn't get to test it out yet. You're gonna take your little pom-pom and you're gonna dip it in the white paint. Okay, make sure it's basically covered in that white paint there. All right, and we're going to add fluff to the polar bear. So gently around the outside around the edge of the polar bear. So now the polar bear looks super fluffy. That's what we like. If you don't want a fluffy polar bear, you don't have to do this stuff, I guess. Maybe a little fluff to the ears. So now we have a little fluffy polar bear. I don't know, it's something different. If you don't want to add a fluff to your polar bear, that's fine. But maybe this might even work for the night, like some stars and stuff. Oh yeah, look, see, multi-purpose fluff. Or pom-pom in this case. So, look at that. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it for my polar bear painting. Thank you for joining me for another paint party. I'm gonna include a picture at the end of what it's gonna look like. I'm probably gonna make another polar bear. I'm gonna put the face, add some more stars. But this is a bit like pretty basic, like guiding towards your polar bear painting. If you want to paint something else or make something else with the paint, feel free. If you want to make an entire army of polar bears, that's absolutely fine too. And just so you know, the next paint party is a very special one in March. It's Signs of Spring, because I don't know if you're like me and you're very eager for spring to start and you're kind of over all the snow, but it will include 2 separate signs that you can paint on with a bunch of paint colors, mostly spring colors, and you can paint your favorite image of spring, whatever pops into your head when you think of spring. So there will be no video for that since that's up to interpretation. I want to see how creative you get. And the reason why there are going to be 2 signs is one is for you and wherever you want to display your sign. And the other, second one, you can paint and bring it back to the library, and we're going to display all of the signs that we get back in the front of our building for everyone to see, because I believe it's March 15th the pickup starts. It's around that time, so it's around the first day of spring, a little bit like a week before. So by the time you're done with your painting, you can return it back to the library and it will hopefully be the first day of spring. Hopefully it'll feel like spring, but I don't know, we'll see. It has been snowing because I believe it's March 15th the pickup starts. It's around that time, so it's around the first day of spring, a little bit like a week before. So by the time you're done with your painting, you can return it back to the library and it will hopefully be the first day of spring. Hopefully it'll feel like spring, but I don't know, we'll see. It has been snowing every single day in this month of February. So we'll see what March brings us. But please, 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 you don't have to return the second sign. You know, you can paint both of them and just keep them both for yourself, but it would be really, really cool and really nice for you to return the second sign so that the entire community of Uniondale can see your amazing signs of spring and help decorate the front of our library. So again, you don't have to, but it's very highly encouraged and we would appreciate it very much. But that's all for tonight's paint party online or in the morning or whatever time you're painting, since it's a video and this is not live. So until then, I'll see everyone next time.